As a former tag team wrestler myself, this one gonna be great.
Before you say anything, I saw what happened out there with the attack, and I want you to know those four crossed the line, and they will be disciplined accordingly. After the Dusty Classic.
Let me guess. LeRae and Stark are getting into the tournament. That's some punishment, getting exactly what they wanted.
Two former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions with Dusty Classic history actually teaming up, I had to put them in. It's what's best for business.
Yeah, well, when Moreno and I get in, I'll handle their punishment personally.
Let's see how you work as a team. Then we'll talk about getting you in the tournament.
What are you thinking for our first match?
I think you and Moreno will really benefit from this match.
This is a team that knows exactly what it takes to get under everyone's skin and still walk out with their hands raised. Fatal Influence manipulates the pace, the minds, and the match. And that is what makes them so dangerous.
There's no denying their success, but it's the way they do it that's got the entire locker room on edge. Cheap shots, distractions, and bending every rule in the book. Fatal Influence does all. Oh, caught by the back elbow. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
You certainly want to have a fair amount of caution heading into a no disqualification match.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. This is a high-risk, high-reward situation.
Such an underhanded tactic there.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
And Nix is being picked to pieces here.
Any of Nix's defenses have been pegged.
Look at the lefts. Little southpaw action, and listen.
Just listen to the WWE
Makes the
universe.
cover.
A table is just what they wanted. Tag.
Tagging her partner in. Oh, I think I felt that one. Boom.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
She's looking to go top rope here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but this is the best case in this kind of tag match.
Oh. I've got to say, I'm stunned by what we have seen from these women so far.
Watch out.
Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Throws her back in from ringside. Oh, right to the face. Couple of jabs, then a little shake, rattle, and roll.
Will that keep Balor hit?
It could be all over here.
Here are your winners, Montana Gonzalez and Moreno.
A discouraging loss for Fatal Influence.
Maybe a little hyperbolic, but these two performed like they're born to be a tag team. If they stay together, watch out.
You and Moreno have been looking good out there. It's no surprise you had your own wrestling school with how quickly you brought her up to speed.
Sounds like you're about to give me good news.
I am. You've earned your way into a qualifying match for the Dusty Classic. Win, and you and Moreno are the last team in.
And that's what we'll do. Moreno's ready, and so am I.
That's what I like to hear. I was afraid you were going to be offended about having to qualify. For what it's worth, it's not about you. I need to know Moreno's ready before I give her a shot at the Tag Team Championships.
I think you mean a shot at a shot at a shot.
In any event, you gotta qualify. Do you want me to set up the match, or would you like to talk to Shawn Michaels and get a few more reps in first? There's no do-overs, so tell me if you need more time.
Book it. We're ready, even if we've got to earn this the hard way.
Great, I'll make it official. Good luck.
When you're dealing with a team like Wendy Choo and Lola Vice, the danger isn't just in the offense, it's in the rhythm. They keep you off balance.
Yeah, that's right. Vice hits like a striker. Choo plays games with your timing. You can't lock in a game plan when the pace keeps shifting. That kind of
Diving leg drop! Got the leg. Dragon screw. That'll tear your knee up. And Vice wasn't shown any mercy there. Clothesline in the corner. With a spot in the Dusty Classic on the line, a match like this isn't just a tune-up. It's an audition. Just a blitz of offense on Vice here.
Looks like Lola is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Boom! I don't know, guys. That just opened a pretty nasty cut on Vice.
Oh, she retaliates. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Clothesline! Wait a second. Shaking things off and getting back into this one. Reversal on Vice.
Powerful uppercut finds the mark.
And she really has no answer to any of this offense.
Yeah, but she needs to start looking for an...
Brace for this impact! Like a guillotine. Ooh, she's starting to struggle here.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Cover, cover! This could be it!
Here are your winners, Montana Gonzalez and Moreno.
Moreno and the Archetype weathered the storm, and tonight they took a step toward becoming a true team by qualifying for the Dusty Classic.
I still have my doubts, but if this is the direction they're going, they might just surprise a few people in the tournament.
I just wanted to say, having watched you during your time here at NXT, that I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, I appreciate that, Kalani.
I'm sorry that you're never going to get the chance to get any sort of revenge against DIY and Zoe, because Nikita Lyons and I are about to put you and Moreno on your backs. Nothing personal.
You sure seem to be trying awfully hard to make it personal.
Me? Girl, you're the one who made it personal when you came waltzing in here acting like the big star and the rest of us are just background. No matter what Ava thinks, you don't deserve a shot at this tournament just because you used to be the Archetype.
Well, I look forward to showing you exactly why I earned that nickname.
And I look forward to showing you exactly why we don't care. But out of respect, Nikita and I will be happy to take out Candace and Zoe ourselves on our way to winning this whole thing.
There's still a lot unknown about this team, but that might actually work in their favor.
Maybe in a qualifier, Cole, but I know Kalani Jordan did not walk into this first-round match without a game plan.
Strategy doesn't mean much when you're eating boots, man. The Archetype brings a kind of in-ring IQ you can't scout on paper.
Oh, what an uppercut. Pretty drop kick. Oh, God.
Drop kick right on the money.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Oh.
Perched up top.
it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. The Archetype and Moreno are hoping skill will overcome chemistry in the first round of the Dusty Classic.
Elbow to the face.
Jordan's lost momentum here.
Jordan's got to find a way to defend herself.
Targets the gut to end the offense. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Oh, elbow to the knee. That'll hyperextend your leg. Power drop kick.
Making the tag just in the nick of time.
Uncorks an uppercut. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Look at the lefts. A little southpaw action and then some shake, rattle, roll.
Is there any air left in Nikita?
Bang, drop kick. Lion shoulders are down. This might do it.
Here are your winners, Montana Gonzalez and Moreno.
This last-minute team has earned a spot in the second round and maybe a second look from the rest of the field.
Moreno and the Archetype look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Hopefully they don't crumble as the pressure rises.
I hope it feels good knowing you needed a shortcut to win. This wasn't some underdog victory. You're a ringer with good timing.
Call it whatever helps you sleep, Kalani. We're still the ones moving on.
Yeah, right past the people still grinding for their moment. But keep climbing because I'm climbing up the same ladder. And next time, I'm pulling you down.
Better climb faster. I'm not planning on waiting.
Solid win. Let's see how you do when the match isn't against someone who's been trying to get under your skin.
You don't think I remember how to show up unless I'm pissed off?
No, but we both know the Dusty Classic means something different for you than it does for Moreno. For you, it's a side road. For her, it might be the whole map.
Trust me, I'm all in. If I'm tagging with someone, I'm fighting for both of us. That's the job. I don't take that lightly.
Then keep pushing. Winning this whole thing might be the best way to get both of you what you want.
I've heard people say that a tournament like this doesn't really get started until the semifinals.
That's obviously ridiculous, but I would agree that at this spot, you're either building momentum or hitting the wall. One team advances to the finals, one team goes home.
And for Moreno and the Archetype, they're hoping they're able to build momentum and chemistry at the same time. It's an added challenge, but the...
Brace for this impact! Like a guillotine. Moreno, Archetype, Headley, and Jane. Two teams fighting for a spot in the finals of the Dusty Classic. Uh-oh. Headley was scattered there.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Look out!
Through the air, and connects.
They just put their body on the line, and look at how it paid off. Look at that.
Absolutely unreal. And she slides her back to the mat. Jawbreaker! Call the dentist.
Woo! Stiff shot.
Couple of jabs, then a little shake, rattle, roll.
Will that keep Balor Haley grounded?
Makes the pin. This might be it. She cuts off the pin.
Saving her partner and their chances of winning this thing. Ugh.
She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Quick count out after one.
Stubborn as ever, she refuses to stay down.
Boom! Read that one.
Big slap.
Tag made.
Oh, man. Caught full force with the uppercut.
Soaring. Bringing them to their feet with an elbow drop.
Man planted with that DDT. That's brutal. That chop. Ouch.
Look at the lefts. Little southpaw action, and then some shake, rattle, and roll.
Can that keep JC down?
Shoulders down. JC Jane might be down for the count.
Here are your winners, Montana Gonzalez and Moreno.
The Archetype and Moreno are finals bound. A strong victory for this surprising pair.
Yes, it worked tonight, but the finals are an entirely different world. We will see how they fare.
I am buzzing. I feel like I've got lightning in my veins.
You sure it's not just the 6 energy drinks you crushed about 10 minutes ago?
Only partially. We're about to get into the ring with Candice LeRae and Zoe Stark. This is about a lot more than winning the Dusty Classic.
They made it personal, no doubt.
It's more than that. This is a real opportunity. For the first time, this place might actually see me for who I am. Not some label, not a name they reshuffle to make space for someone else. Just me. One more win, and I'm finally not just part of somebody else's story. I'm writing my own.
No one can say you haven't earned that ink.
Thanks. And hey, if we pull this off, who says we stop there? Tag titles, main events, all of it. We could be the team that changes everything.
Yeah. Look, let's keep our eyes on tonight. Candice and Zoe are still in the way. Let's show them they picked the wrong targets.
LeRae. Stark's attack was meant to end this team before they even started. And now they face them in the finals.
The Archetype stepping up and bringing a huge wrench into those plans. I'm sure they was wishing they were facing anyone else tonight.
Perched up top. Diving leg drop.
minutes.
Candice didn't look too comfortable there.
Dropping the knee hard.
We've got a Dusty Classic final full of action and drama. That'll hurt. DDT. And she makes the tag. Zoe with the retaliation. Placed against the turnbuckles. Wicked clothesline.
Big punch connected.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, right into a counter. Clothesline. She's making the climb to the top rope. Perched up top. Boom. Oh! Heading to the top rope here.
With the greatest of ease.
Brace for this impact. Like a guillotine. Connecting on the DDT. And Stark hung tough, but that looked like it took a toll.
Good Lord, what a backbreaker.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Constant pressure being kept on. Couple of jabs, then a little shake, rattle, and roll. Will Stark recover? Oh, hoping that was enough. Was it?
Talking about coming full circle. They beat the team that tried to take them out before they even got started and won the Dusty Classic, baby.
Moreno and the Archetype answered every challenge, and they did it against the very team that lit the fuse.
This was the Archetypes tournament. She led, she carried, and when the pressure hit, she was the difference. Without her, they don't make it here to get handed a trophy by Shawn Michaels.
Nonetheless, they now move on to challenge the women's tag team champions.
Candice and Zoe started this, and we just finished it.
Revenge and a tournament win? Few better reasons to celebrate. That was a heck of a sacrifice you made. You didn't just step in. You stepped off your own path to do it. That could have blown up in your face. But instead, you elevated both of you.
I was happy to do it.
Well, that's a lot easier for you to say when you're standing next to the trophy.
True.
Main roster. Took longer than it should have, but I did it.
You? No offense, Moreno, but you weren't exactly moving the needle before Paxley went down and I stepped in. You're a good sidekick, but I think you mean I did it.
No one wins a tournament like this alone. And it'll take both of you to take the titles off a team like Liv and Raquel.
We'll be ready.
That's right. The Moreno type will not be defeated.
We're still workshopping team names. That one's... I wouldn't call it a contender, but it is a name that's been said aloud and doesn't need to be spoken again.
I guess that one does need work.
Sounds like you got some things to talk about. I'll leave you to it. Aldous wants you on SmackDown ASAP, so I'll figure out the quickest way to get the two of you...
Sounds like a road trip. It'll give us a chance to talk strategy. Maybe come up with some new music, matching gear.
We'll see about all that, but yeah. Moreno and I will head to SmackDown. Then we can officially put the rest of the roster on notice.
100%.
Let's do this.